Hello and welcome to a bus stop near my hotel on I-410 in San Antonio. Now today we are going to be trying out the VIA bus system and trying out all of their modes of buses. So we're going to start with the 552, which is a skip bus, and we're going to be heading to the North Star Transit Centre, hopefully. Now it's due in a couple of minutes, so I'm just looking out for the bus now, and I will see you when we get on the bus. Cheers for now. Okay, yes, that is right. Today I'm in San Antonio, which is near the sea, but isn't actually at the sea. Anyway, I'm going to be riding VIA, which is San Antonio's bus system and is their only form of public transport, as they used to be light rail. However, once again, just like in England and in the US as well, it was torn apart. And although light rail has been proposed once again, nobody really liked the idea. And then the White House said they'd pay for it, and then they spent all their money anyway. Anyway, I'm now riding the 552 skip bus, which basically goes along I-410 in San Antonio. Anyway, now sit back, relax, and enjoy the scenery of I-410 as we head towards the North Star Transit Centre. Okay, so now we're a fair way through the journey. I have literally just a minute ago decided that I would talk to you about the sub-franchises that VIA in San Antonio have decided to put all of their bus routes into, like categories, for example. So I'm now on the 552 bus, and you may be wondering once again why I have suddenly called it the 552 skip. This is basically in the skip service category. This is a semi-fast bus route that skips some stops that other buses may serve on the same route or corridor. Then there's metro service, which is what we'll be going on next. This is coloured purple on the map, whilst skip services are coloured green on the map. These buses stop literally everywhere and go anywhere in the city that you need to go. The buses used on metro services are very small. Next, there's express service, which is a bit similar to the skip service. Once again, it is a semi-fast service. However, if you get any closer than the suburbs to downtown, the bus will go direct all the way to the centre. And then there is also frequent services. Frequent services is basically, once again, another semi-fast bus service. It's sort of a mix between semi-fast and metro. The reason why they're called frequent bus services is because, well, they're very frequent. Then there's Primo, which is their word for we're going to make a bus sound nice and then completely rip you off on most of the routes branded as that brand. As you'll find out later, Primo isn't exactly luxury. at North Star Transit Centre, and we're now going to be taking the number 5 bus to San Antonio Airport. So let's wait for that bus and see it when it arrives. As I explained in the last clip, here I am waiting for my number 5 Metro service bus to take me to the airport. What I didn't explain though is that VIA have invested in their bus fleet and have now decided to get some electric buses. They did order them quite a while ago, however they only arrived a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't manage to go on any. However, I did see quite a few. Anyway, although I got an earlier than planned 552 bus, I waited ages and ages at North Star, and eventually my 5 bus turned up extremely late, running about 12 to 15 minutes late. I'm not too sure, as it did sit there for quite a bit after I checked the time. And then I missed my 7 bus at San Antonio International Airport. Anyway, let's not rattle on now. Here I am on a Metro service. Yes, I'm now on a Metro service. Now earlier when I described all of the categories or sub-franchises, whatever you want to call them, I said that Metro services are mainly formed by small buses, and this is what I mean by small buses. As far as I'm aware, they're still Gilligs, however they're a lot smaller, a lot more compact, mainly what in the UK we would use for buses going around the suburbs and the housing estates. They have the same seats, the same windows, the roof is a bit different, and the front is a bit more streamlined, which is very odd considering that Metro services are supposed to be slow and stop everywhere. Anyway, this bus was running late, as I told you earlier on. However, that isn't going to stop me going to San Antonio International Airport. So let's run along more of I-410. so we're now at San Antonio Airport. Now things have all got a little bit worse. The bus was late, which means we've missed our 7 bus. But anyway, we're going to wait for a 7 bus to take us to downtown San Antonio. So let's wait for that bus and see if this 5 bus goes anywhere before we get on the 7. Cheers for now. Yes, I'm not going back to England yet, but here I am at San Antonio International Airport. And here comes my 7 bus, which only goes to downtown and makes limited stops as it is an express service. Now, like I explained earlier, Express sometimes stops in the suburbs, however get any closer to downtown and it will run along the interstates, all the highways, all the main roads, and then make a whole bunch more stops in the downtown San Antonio area. So I've had a little walk around downtown San Antonio and we're now going to carry on with my bus plan and get on the number 34 bus to the Brooks Transit Centre. So let's wait for the bus to turn up and head along to Brooks Transit Centre. Yes, here I am at a bus stop in the middle of downtown San Antonio, and next we are going to try out the frequent service 34. And this is once again part of the frequent sub-franchise service, whatever you want to call it. It's basically a bus that is a bit like the Metro bus and is a bit like the Express bus. It's very frequent and it also stops everywhere. Sort of a mix, really. unfortunately at the end at Brooks Transit Centre. Now, in these last few little legs of my big bus plans, I did sort of have some tight connections. Anyway, I'm now going to try out the Primo service, which they call luxury. I call it scamming. Yes, that's right. I call it scam mode. Basically because all the features they promise you, as I found out watching this video, only exist on the Primo 100. And I went on the Primo 103. Anyway, let's see what I didn't get and what you could get on the Primo 100.
Welcome to Via Primo, the first bus rapid transit service in San Antonio, powered by Via. Primo will get you where you need to go quicker and in more style than ever before. Whether you're heading to work, school, a medical appointment, or just out to enjoy our city, you'll have a smooth, quick ride on Primo. Via Primo 100 travels from the downtown area through Via's new West Side Multimodal Transit Center and then continues along Fredericksburg Road to the South Texas Medical Center and the new Via Medical Center Transit Center. Extended trips go on to the University of Texas at San Antonio 1604 campus. Riders will notice the Primo difference even before getting on board. Primo passenger stations along the route are distinctive, and while waiting in comfort, riders just have to look up at the station real-time monitors to see when the next Primo vehicle will arrive. The new Primo vehicles are sleek, modern, and long, 60 feet long with plenty of space inside for riders. What you may not notice is that they're powered by compressed natural gas. That's better for the environment, and it saves on fuel costs. Boarding Primo is no problem. The raised station platform means no big steps to climb. For passengers using a wheelchair or a mobility device, the new Primo vehicles offer space for 2 wheelchairs, 1 new self-restraining rear-facing wheelchair space, and the standard forward-facing wheelchair positions. The new rear-facing wheelchair position does not require securement or assistance, which can be more convenient and offers greater independence. It makes it easier and faster to get on and off. If a rider plans to use one of the 2 forward-facing wheelchair positions, they should let the operator know when boarding. Via operators are required to secure all forward-facing riders in wheelchairs or other mobility devices. Cyclists will board through the back door with their bike. One of Primo's many benefits is a new bike rack with space for 3 bikes that is just inside the back door. Simply roll the bike onto the vehicle and into one of the slots. Then proceed to the front to pay your fare. Once on board, you can access free Wi-Fi and get the latest rider information from one of the digital displays. Or just sit back and let Primo get you where you need to go. It won't take long though. Primo service is fast thanks to new state-of-the-art technology that automatically adjusts the timing of traffic lights just for Primo buses. Not only is Primo service fast, it runs when you need it to. Via Primo operates every day from approximately 4 a.m. to 1 a.m. with departures at each station every 10 minutes during the day on weekdays and every 15 minutes on weekends. And even though it's a premium ride, there is no premium fare for Primo. Riders pay the same fare as regular bus service, and passes are accepted. Via Primo is a new, fast, frequent, and innovative transit service that will change the way people get around. Via Primo, unbelievably amazing. Starting December 17, 2012.
That's what you could get on Primo 100. Unfortunately, I was on Primo 103, and I didn't know this until, well, a couple of minutes ago when I watched the video. Anyway, if you're lucky, I'll be able to do a review on Primo 100. However, I'm not promising you. You'll find out when you watch this video, because it'll be up on my YouTube channel if I have managed to. However, I'm not promising it. And anyway, it may just be another one of these scam buses and may not actually be a bendy bus. However, I'll have to wait and see. Anyway, here we are now travelling along towards a transit centre that I don't know how to pronounce the name of. And, well, there are some differences on this bus. Well, when I say some, there's one. The seats have a different maquette and are padded. That's literally it. It wasn't even a bendy bus. Anyway, enjoy the so-called absolutely amazing ride towards the transit centre. So we're now at Keolac Transit Centre, and this is actually going to be the end of our programme, so thank you very much for watching, and I'm now going to get the bus back to the hotel. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Whoa. Just before I do leave you behind, in San Antonio, there also used to be something called Viva, which used to also be operated by Via Bus, and was basically a tourist single-decker bus which used to whiz you through downtown, and there used to be quite a few routes on Viva. However, I found out that they no longer run, and they did actually have quite a nice livery as well. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.